Good morning or good evening, wherever you are. Hopefully you're staying safe in this winter weather. I know a lot of states, a lot of areas have had severe winter weather and power outages. Our area, for instance, had 4 days no power. So we're finally back up and running. And what's the best thing to do when you're stuck at home and it's warm? Play Magic and get pissed off because the shuffler is garbage. Anyways, we are back with mono green. I wanted to build a mono green deck. Not little weenie 1/1s, you know, but beefy trolls, beefy harbinger, questing beasts, gargaroths, you know, that's my kind of green, man. Beef master. And really, I just wanted to try the old growth troll and to see how good it was. And it's actually, you know, I don't want to say it's overperformed, but it definitely hasn't underperformed. It performed about as well as I thought it was. And it's just really good. Really good value. It's a 4/4 trampler. When it dies, it goes onto a land, and it makes the land tap for double green, which is really nice. So it ramps you, and then later on when you don't need the ramp, you just sacrifice it, boom, make a 4/4 troll token. Basically the same thing this is. It's like, wow. That is like really nice value. So we have 22 snow forests and 2 faceless havens. The reason we're doing 22 snow forests is because we need 4 blizzard brawls. You need 3 snow permanents to be activated. And of course you need 3 snow to activate this faceless haven. But also we have a 1-of Blessing of Frost. And this basically is 4 mana, because it's all our mana is snow mana. Even faceless haven, that's snow. Well, actually no, technically that taps for a colorless. That's right. Okay. It is a snow land, but it doesn't tap for snow mana. That's a little intricacy. So it'll be most times 4, but I mean at least 3 snow mana, and you'll distribute 3 or 4 +1 counters among creatures you control. And if you have, let's say, a Sculptor of Winter and a 2/2 Stonecoil Serpent, you make them both 4/4s, then you draw 2 cards. You draw a card for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. I really like putting it on the troll or something that has trample, just making it like a 6/6, and then make your other creature a 4/4. You draw 2 cards, attack with a 6/6. Ah, disgusting. Disgusting. So yeah, that's why we have this snow mana. This is also a snow creature, so it counts towards the snow permanent of Blizzard Brawl, by the way. So if you have 2 lands and a sculptor, that activates the brawl. Just a little nuance there. So 4 brawls, 3 snakeskin veils to protect our creatures, 3 stone coils because, you know, it's good. I mean, come on, this is already proven. 1 heroic intervention for a protection against sweeper or combat tricks. 4 oozes to clean up graveyards, to eat, you know, stuff after we, you know, all of our stuff gets removed or killed. 4 sculptors for a mana ramp, and also it's a decent body. 4 harbingers, hexproof from black, card advantage. When I hit a player planeswalker, I look at that many cards. So if I hit it for 4, I look at 4 cards. If you hit it for 7, you look at the top 7 cards. And you can reveal a creature or Garruk planeswalker. We do have 2 Garruks in the deck as well. So, and we have 23 creatures to hit. So you're talking about 25 targets to hit off harbinger. Pretty good value. And you can select from those 4 or 5 or whatever. You can select from those top. That's actually Garruk on top of that thing. I didn't even notice that actually before. I mean, it makes sense. It's his harbinger, right? 4 trolls, 1 Blessing of Frost, 2 Garruk Unleashed, 2 Questing Beast, the old QB baby, 2 Elder Gargies, Easy Ease, 2 Vivian Monsters Advocate. This card is really sick, of course. Lets you look at the top card of your library, cast creatures off of it. You make infinite 3/3 tokens with usually reach to block flying because green's weak against flying. But, you know, sometimes trample, sometimes vigilance, so you can attack and defend. Depends on the situation. And then 24 lands, I believe, right? Yeah. So I had 24. I got flooded. I went down to 23. And I still kept getting even worse flood. Went down to 22, I got mana screwed too much over and over, so went back up to 23. and it was kind of a sweet spot. And then I started getting really, really mana screwed again, for whatever God knows reason why. So now I'm back to 24. And that's the sequence of the deck. So in the sideboard, if you run best of 3, you want to bring in 4 chain webs against like Dimir rogues, stuff like that. Rogues just hate chain web. I love it. Run afoul can be used against rogues to kill one of their flyers. It can be used against Goldspan Dragon. That's the main use for it. You don't have to target it. You just make them sacrifice. And the fact that it's 1 mana instant, you need to be having cheap, efficient, spells. Casting something that's really expensive and really they just counter it for 2 mana is not good. 4 Destiny Spinners, you can bring this in as a way to go against creature counters. Any type of counter spell like rogues, it works against rogues too. The body is a 2/3, it's decent, it's a relevant body. It evades Bone Crushers, so that's nice. It comes against Izzet, you can bring it in against them. Any blue-based counters, 2 Wilts, you bring that against any artifact you have, or enchantments, any type of that jazz, Great Hinge, Ember Cleave, Maze Mind Tomes, maybe, it depends. So, pretty flexible, and then you can also cycle it, so it makes it even more flexible. 3 Oakhames, it's as a 2 mana 2/3 Death Touch that draws cards. So this comes in against any, obviously mirror, any green-based decks, mono green, green-red, green-black, stuff like that. Anything that has a lot of green, you're going to be casting this for a 2 mana 2/3 Death Touch. That's really good value. And they don't want to trade with it, but at the same time, they don't want to let it hit because then you draw cards. So it's nice. You can trade up with it, Oh, you're 5/5 Bloodstruck? Yeah, 2/3 Death Touch. Thank you. And it's really nice with Blizzard Brawl, man. Like, oh, God. 3/3 Death Touch, indestructible. Boom! Kill anything, any size, because that's Death Touch. And then attack again. Do you want to trade another creature into it? For free? Because it's not dying. It's indestructible. No? Okay, then I draw a card. Oh. Great value. Battle Mammoth, anytime they have a ton of targeted removal, not like sweepers. You don't want to bring this in against like a Doomscar. But if they have targeted removal, like single target Bloodchief Stirs, Heartless Act, you bring this in. You can foretell it for 4 mana, so it's pretty cheap. That's the only positive upside. And also keep in mind it targets with spells and abilities, not just spells like Heartless Act. So like, for instance, if they have like a Giant Killer and they tap down one of your creatures, that ability will trigger Battle Mammoth's ability, so you can draw a card off that. Another instance, like if you have Elspeth Conquers Death, right? And it targets the Battle Mammoth, you get a card draw trigger. Actually, I had this instance where I got targeted with ECD and I drew a card. You have to take action too. You can decline it if you don't want to draw. But I mean, of course you're going to want to draw. You take action, I drew a card, and I ended up drawing a Snakeskin Veil, and then I protected it from the ECD that made me draw it to begin with. It's kind of funny. But yeah, that's the sideboard. Let's go try it out. Alright, this is my mortal enemy, Syrian. This hand's garbage. Let's keep it. It's not that bad of a hand, but I just have nothing to do on 2. We don't need to put that down yet, because I can't attack till turn 4 with this anyway, so that's irrelevant. This hand is not bad, I just needed something to do, but I guess since he has, like, red mana, but he could have a Fire Prophecy or Scorching Dragonfire, so... Yeah, I mean, that looks like a Fire Prophecy, right? Yeah. Seeing that red, I guess it would be a reason to wait, maybe, but I don't have a way to protect it right now, so it really doesn't matter. And he could just not have it, like, we don't know what he has. Alright, Old Growth's pretty good. Pretty good. And then we have a follow-up of Vivian. And then we can Blessing of Frost. We get 2 tokens, we can draw 3 cards, make them both 4/4s. Like, that seems nice. I do have snake skin now. Let's see if he actually interacts with this. A 2/2? You know this thing has trample, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely making this. Reach to block the shark.
Diversity is our greatest strength.
He could Fire Prophecy, kill the thing, attack my Vivian to 2, and then Bone Crusher my Vivian. But he would need another red source for that. Okay, there's a red source. I mean, but that would be his whole turn. And I still have a Faithless Haven and a Troll on the board, so like, that's not really... that wouldn't be really progressing his board very much. He's just kind of spinning his wheels at this point, like... He did get the second red source, so I mean, that seems like probably what he's thinking about, right? Seize the spoils. Okay. He discards an island. He's playing a teamer. Green, blue, red. He probably has Goldspan Dragon, right? I mean, why else would you be running Seize the Spoils? He got another blue and he got a green. Okay, so he's going for Ultimatum, right? That has to be Ultimatum next turn. So if that's an Ultimatum next turn, what's the best line here? Like, I could get board wiped, so I probably don't want to add my Harbinger to the board. But I do need to pressure his life total. I don't know if actually killing that is necessary, though. But that would... That's fine. If he wants to block it, that's fine, whatever. He throws it in front of the 4/3. He still takes 7 here. And he has to... This one here, I'm gonna do, I guess reach. I guess.
Beauty lies in
I was gonna say, maybe trample. We can't make like a little shark token and try to chump it. Yeah, we know Genesis is coming, bro. We already knew this. As long as he doesn't hit something like an Ugin, I think we might be okay. A Shark Typhoon and an 8/8. We can fight that 8/8, man. I have ways, okay? I have ways. Alright, so here we... I'm going to snake skin on this, make it a 5. 6, 7. And then boom, boom. Yep. Watch this. Watch and learn. Like that. We draw 3 cards. Blizzard Brawl here. For the win. Alright, Dapper. Dumb name. I keep getting these hands where I have nothing to do. Like, why? Dude, I have like 8 2-drops. I have the same number of 3-drops as I have 2-drops, but I always have a 3-drop. And like, dude, I only have 2 of these and 2 of these, but I have 1 of each. Where are my 8 2-drops at? I keep drawing these in my hand, seriously. This guy mulligan down, I mean, he's playing that... He's playing that BS, isn't he? Yeah, he's playing it. He's playing it. Alright. Let's see what he gets off the T-Bolt's trickery. Such a dumbass deck, dude. Heckerwood deck.
Look at me.
He got a chromatic Ari. Nice mana ramp, boy. What you gonna do with it? Cast another trickery? Trash deck, bro. Trash deck. We gonna draw 0 cards for 5 mana? 5 mana, draw 0 cards. Alright. Move along. Can I just draw a questing beast so we can finish this match? Like, that would be lovely. Dwarven mine? Oh, nice, bro. Nice top deck. Another chromatic. Oh, I'm loving this, dude. Oh, wow. It gets the stone coil off it. Oh, God. You know, I can't help but say, like, hey, man. It is what it is, man, you know? Oh, T-ball trickery. Peckerwood, get out of here. All right. Deafening silence. Yay. We get a constructive gamer here. Black-white with a deafening silence. Each player can cast more than one non-creature spell per turn. Alright. Alright, bro Seppi. I'm going with all the greens first because I want a old growth troll on 3. Most likely. I don't know, it depends what he plays. Lurrus? What the hell? I didn't expect him to play a Lurrus here, but... Do we go ahead? Like, I mean... Alright, well, I'll take a turn off. I don't know what he's doing with it, but... Don't want to know.
Getting rid of it.
I can attack with Faithless Haven next turn, too. Can't binding that, so... Yeah. That was a bit of a misplay, but... Bit of a misplay there, buddy. You can't target it. It's protection from multicolor. 2021 protection from multicultural. Shit. Dream Devourer.
Look out. He's gonna devour your dreams. You gonna foretell something?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Dare you to stop.
Take it.
You want to take 9, boy? You want to block? You want to block? Good. Bye.
Bye-bye now.
So what did he foretell? Something big, right? It's always something big. A Garruk Planeswalker doesn't save him here. Because I have pro multicolor. got to be something big. Ugin. He can Ugin for 6 mana. But then he would wipe his, I mean, Deafening Silence away. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter how... Okay, good game. I don't know what was going on. I'll take it. Going up against Jake from State Farm.
He sounds hideous.
Alright, that red mana means I'm not going for a 2 Stone Coil. Not doing it, because then he just bone crushes it, or... What is that called? That 1 mana, you know, snow. Just putting something away. Really. Well, I'm going to go Harbinger. And then next turn I'll go a 4/4 Serpent. Or possibly Blizzard Brawl on something. Smack his face. Yeah, Frostbite. That's exactly why I didn't want to cast it. Alright, I definitely will go 4/4 now. So we could have a Demon Bolt. Could be also another option. Jake from State Farm, man, he is hideous, isn't he? That hit Planeswalkers too, right? Yeah. Okay. Demon Bolt coming. Oh, he has islands. Okay. Probably more likely than it's a counter spell. I didn't realize he was having island troubles. Alright, pass. He has a counter spell, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's definitely... If you didn't behold the multiverse there, it's definitely a counter spell. It could potentially be a Demon Bolt, but I'm still like, God. Okay, he just has infinite counter spells. Nice. I'm sniffing out a counter spell here. We're activating this. We got Snake Skin now. That's perfect. Draw out a removal spell if he has it. Otherwise, he's taking 8, and then next turn he's going to die. So, I mean, this is a perfect sequence here for us. He has to answer this. Perfect sequence there. Fizzle that. Put him down to 7. This puts him on the back foot. We do the same play again next turn. There's his second blue source. I think he was probably looking for that too. Although he doesn't need that blue. Oh my god, we drew another snakeskin. Okay. We're making the same play. Just gonna kill this guy. This is why I run snakeskin. Very cheap interaction. He goes for a faceless Haven block. If he does that, then we just let it happen. He's 1 mana short now. That's fine. Okay. Now you're 1 mana down, so... There you go, buddy. How you gonna deal with a Stone Coil? You just die to it next turn. You drew the land anyways. Drew the land anyways. Behold the multiverse. You just die to a Stone Coil.
Good game, Bree.
There were double behold in there. It wasn't a counter. Nice. Okay. Anyways, I don't see the point of drawing when you're gonna lose, but okay. Just want to be an asshole and just drag the game out as long as possible. Cool. Let's have a go at this hand. Not too shabby, really. The only thing is, I go first. I am going to cast one ooze because I drew another one. And then I'm hoping he doesn't have anything. Like red-based removal. So I can actually get in there with my Harbinger. And then next turn I can cast my Garrick. Start really smacking the hell out of this dude. If he does have a removal, it's kind of annoying, but... that's fine. I mean, you can't actually activate it anyways.
I am predator, you're prey. Accept your
I'm gonna plus... excuse me. I'm gonna plus this because I want to get some cards, but also if I minus it and he kills whatever token I have and then attacks my Garrick, he can kill it, so... let's get an Old Growth. Old Growth Troll seems decent here. 4 mana Bloodchief's Thirst coming in. Well, you're not targeting the Harbinger, so... he does it. Okay, you have a 2-2 now instead of a 2-1. Congratulations. Wow. What a cool cat, man. What a cool cat.
I like to think big.
Oh, you're going to take a ton of damage here, buddy. Ton of damage coming in. Gargi G? I can't protect it, though. But I can protect an Old Growth. So I think Old Growth is the play. If I can protect it,
I can select it.
yeah. Please don't play Valky. Don't. I mean, dude, T-Ball's good. Valky is situational. Please don't think you're just gonna steal. Why would you turn it into the ooze anyways? Like, oh god. I go first again with a hand that does nothing. But I have a Blizzard Brawl. Sigmund Dawkins.
What a chap. What a chap Sigmund Dawkins is.
Is he playing T-Balt's Trickery? He is, right? Sigmund, you SOB. You sorry sack of monkey shit.
Sigmund Dawkins playing T-Balt's Trickery.
Uh-oh, green. I mean, Blizzard Old Growth into a Blizzard Brawl is just disgusting sequence, though. Although, I think I want this now. All I see is green-blue for right now, so I don't know what we're going against. But I do want to draw cards. Or get card advantage, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana next turn. What in the hell is he doing with that mana? Should I be afraid? No, not afraid.
Skies, leaves underfoot.
Board presence or damage? Damage. You got it. Questing Beast engaged. Alright, so this is a really good sequence. I don't know what he's doing. I guess he's about to release the Kraken here, right? Okay. Epiphany, yeah. Ugin?
Time to improvise.
This is just some annoying green blue? Like, are you trying to time walk or something? Is that what this is supposed to do?
Buddy.
And then he has blue mana up. So I'm guessing he has a way to counter this, right?
They're a stampede of one.
Alright, old growth, he counters it. He doesn't counter it, so now we cast this. Sculptor Winter. To give me a little extra mana advantage. He Brazen Borrows. Brazen Borrow.
Don't worry, I'll think of something.
That's pretty cool how it stays at a 7/6 though.
You messed up.
Time to improvise.
Dare you to stop.
Do this to bait the counter spell. He has nothing, so now we go for this. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna get a shitload of mana and cast Arwen's Epiphany and then be really annoying with Teferi and then concede. And then I'm gonna concede. Alright. We go turn 2, Sculptor. Playing against the Uber Geek 78. What a hippie. Seagate. The Seagate. This hand is pretty damn bad, but hopefully we draw into something halfway decent. We do not. We do not draw into anything halfway decent. We draw another Sculptor. But good thing these are conspicuous. They don't look very threatening, but you can actually beat somebody down with them. Especially if we get a Blessing of Frost. Turn these bad boys into a 4/4. We're not playing any more into a sweeper right here. You could have a Shatter the Sky. This seems bad. I will play a Harbinger here. He counters it and makes Ooze better. And if he goes for a Shatter, we have a Heroic Intervention. If he goes for Skyclave or something single target, we go for Snakeskin Veil, so. It's counters on Crawling. He doesn't put anything on Crawling Barons. Wow. I mean, you're not going to be doing anything else, right? Why not? Could have put 2 counters on it. Yeah, something tells me that's the Doomscar right there. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, he's just dead. Okay. Too slow, man. Alright, Odin. Because you know, one Odin wasn't good enough. You had to type it twice. Odin. I'll play this as a 2/2. Two seems fine. This is a 3/3. I mean 3 mana. This is 4. If I draw the land, I play Faceless Haven on 3, so that way I can possibly attack with it on 4, if I would need to. I feel some stick. He probably has a Brazen Borrower here. Jesus. Come on, bro. I mean, you know what's in your hand. You know it's sticking for a reason. That's not a counter spell. So do we be mana efficient and cast Harbinger now? Or do we Stone Coil for 3? Or we can cast Stone Coil later on for a higher cost. Just Harbinger now, that's fine. See if he has a counter spell. Yeah. Oh my god, this guy, dude. Pass priority, bro. Come on. God. Any day now. Thank you. You want to counter a 2/2 elf? No, that's not your cup of tea, countering that 2/2? Okay. Good. There's a little Sharky Poo that was holding priority. There's the Sharky Poo. Oh yeah. I got something for you, boy. I got something for you, boy. Okay, so here... No, I'm still gonna brawl, man, like, right? We still brawl here, man. It's just, it's too good. It's too good of a sequence. I'll make another 2/2. I feel like more pressure to the board is better than making a bigger snake. I mean, if he wants to spend his whole turn making a 2... Okay. Here, I just attack. If he does nothing, I just attack with everything. I mean, he can't attack me with that shark. And then if he does something, then I can play Garrick. Or I can just attack with Faceless Haven. And he could make a 2/2 shark. That's not big enough.
Jedito 2020. Quiero jugar, Jedito.
Alright, we got Scavenging Ooze on 2. Old Growth on 3. Or Harbinger. And then we got a protection spell. Black. We're going... We're not putting Ooze down because he'll just kill it. Especially with an Elspeth's Nightmare. That's like the worst sequence for us. Alright, so now we can either go Ooze or Harbinger because most likely he will not be able to target the Harbinger. Let's go Harbinger. Or do we want to try to draw out a removal spell on him? Yeah, let's do that. Let's test his mental fortitude here. Try to draw out a removal spell. Or he goes for Elspeth's Nightmare. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. We go 3 like this because this is a 2 and a 3. We don't want to get burned out by extinction event. We don't have anything in our hand that he can take, so it's not, I mean, it's not relevant. The information is, but you know, whatever. It is what it is, man. Shatter the Sky, but we draw a card. He doesn't have Doomscar. We're told, I mean, he could have 5 mana. Play Doomscar just raw. Okay. And I just draw a card. Alright, so now we do the same concept again. We don't cast that. Because Elspeth's Nightmare. How does he deal with a Harbinger? That's my question. There's not many ways for him to deal with it in black. It's kind of annoying. Do we think he has Skyclave? Probably not. He has Shatter the Sky. He has Elspeth's Nightmare. Typical Abzan control type shell. They have wishes. He's looking for something. What is he looking for? He's looking for a way to answer the Harbinger. I mean, it's going to be too late at that point. We can play the Serpent because it's even cost and it's protection from multicolor too, which is kind of relevant. You can't binding the old gods onto it. Ooh, that's not the best there, buddy. Scavenging Ooze and this. Okay, so we'll do this on 6. Force him to have it. He just has to have it, dude. If he taps out here for Ashiok, it's just trash, bro. Like, we have Questing Beast. We can attack straight through it. Stone Coil attacks straight through it. Harbinger can't be targeted by it, neither can Stone Coil, so it's like a terrible situation for him. Extinction Event doesn't hit us. Okay. And if he wants to spend mana to get this back, I think that's okay, right? I think that's okay. If he uses Ashiok on this, we just put Sculptor away. Or exile Sculptor and then replay Questing Beast, so that doesn't really do much either. He can kill it. Mythos of Illuna. Wow. Okay. I don't think you're the aggressor in this matchup. But I mean, I guess you can't block here anyways, right? Yeah, you have a removal, then go ahead and cast it. Okay, bye. So here we cast Old Growth. I'm still trying to play around Extinction Event, so that's the only thing I'm worried about. There's another board wipe, then okay, we get to mana ramp, and we get a card from it. I mean, it's pretty annoying, dude. He's had double shatter already. Like, come on, dude. I mean, the chances of having another board wipe are slim to none, to be honest.
Here. All your fears are given.
I mean, he's just dead to the Questing Beast, right? Like, how do you answer the Questing Beast? This even necessary? No. Not necessary, but I'm still doing it. Alright.
Good game, Bree.
Alright, so we played a handful of matches. Had some really bad draws in some of them, but, you know, the deck performed decent. The only thing that happens is sometimes I don't have early plays. Like, I don't have Ooze, Sculptor, or Serpent, which I need those early game to really do something. And then the Harbinger and the Troll in the mid game. And then Questing Beast into Gargaroth or Vivian. You know, that's the late game. But a lot of times I don't know why. I just had like Gargaroth and like a troll and they had nothing else. I'm just like, dude, there's a reason I have 11 1 to 2 drop, you know, right here. 11 things to do. But my favorite cards of the deck, Faceless Haven's been great. I mean, we already knew that was a good card. Old Growth Troll has been really good. Like, this card is sick, dude. Card is awesome. And the artwork is awesome too. What else? Let's see. Harbinger, dude. Right now, Harbinger has been really relevant and really good. The Hexproof from Black has been very annoying for a lot of decks. And the fact that it can get, you know, cards off the top of your deck and, you know, keep filling your hand up with like relevant cards. That's what's good. Blizzard Brawl has been real good. This card is gas, man. What else? Frost has been not bad. But it's conditional. You have to have creatures, and you really want to have at least 2 4-power creatures. You don't want to spend 4 mana and draw 1 card. That's trash. 4 mana to get 2 beefier creatures up to 4 or over 4, and then draw 2 cards. That's not bad value. But if you get 3 or more, like the value is it pays for itself exponentially. And it works really well with Garruk. But also Blizzard Brawl works with Garruk like extremely well too. Give it +3 trample and then a +1 attack and then smash and kill something. And then freaking smash and attack again. Like, oh yeah. Great. Snakeskin has been really good too. Oh yeah. Sculptor is just a nice 2-drop. It fills the curve, and like you've seen in some of those games, like if they don't have any way to deal with it, you just beat them down with Sculptors, you know, if they're trying to sit on counter spells or something like that. All in all, pretty good. Pretty good. I like a lot of the cards. The sideboard's very situational. Again, it's built for basically control matchups, mirror matchups, and rogues. You know, we got a lot of hate against rogues because I just hate rogues, man. I'm just tired of playing against it. But mono green has been really strong. Old Growth has been, you know, kind of the main reason to play mono green. But like they've had a lot of decent tech, and there's a lot of reasons to play Snow as well, because Faceless Haven, Blizzard Brawl, those are the 2 main reasons. But a Blessing of Frost is actually not too bad. It is a little bit expensive for mana, but when you get to cast it on 2 or 3 of your creatures, like keep in mind it says among any number of creatures you control. So if I have like 4 3/3s, I can make them all 4/4s and draw 4 cards. You know, I mean, that is like, oh. Wow, like that's good value, man. I'm not playing Great Henge or any other jazz in here. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like this is a different style of deck, and I want some meat. I want some crunch, and I want to be Snow. So we're playing Blizzard Brawl. We don't need any of that jazz. We don't need that jazz, man. We got card draw with Harbinger and Blessing here, so, and we get incremental advantages through our cards. Okay. Basically, you want to be aggressive enough, okay, but you don't want to be too weenie enough to where you get blown out. And you just be smart, play around it. You know, if you're playing against Black, watch out for Extinction Event. Watch out for single targeted removal, Elspeth's Nightmare. Get your creatures over 2 power, stuff like that. If you're playing against White, watch out for Shatter the Sky, Doomscar, Skyclave Apparition. You know, watch out for all that stuff. Just be smart, play around it. If you have to wait a turn and play this on 2, you know, do that. Hold up a Snakeskin Veil. You know? You don't have to play everything on curve, dude. If you're just playing into their removal and you think that's what's going to happen, then slow the game down. Like you don't need to play everything on curve. You play in accordance with how the game plays, okay? So just be smart about it. But the deck is really fun. I like it. And the curve is really nice. Decent curve. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4. Like, do. Real nice, you know? And the fact that when these die, you get mana ramp. Oh, God, dude. Like, you play this on 3, it dies. Okay, next turn you have 5 mana. Next turn you're going Vivian immediately. Or Gargaroth. Like, it's good. It's great. Great balls of fire. That's mono green aggro. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like the video and like the channel. Subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you.